Right, sorry about that. Hang on a minute. Supposed to be going out, but my knee's playing up and I've got a headache. So I decided I'll stay in the day and just give you guys a couple of little bits of updates on what's going on here. I need to have a shave and cut my hair, but I've just been too lazy to do it. So I know I shouldn't really talk about the matter, but I'm going to let you know about a certain thing that's been going on over the last several months, which is giving me a lot of stress and anxiety over. And I'll come to that in a minute. I'll just see who gets on here. So otherwise, it won't be worth giving you that information. So I know probably a lot of people probably out working and doing other things, but it's 3:30. I'm sure there's a few people around. I'll just get on with it because I'm actually going to be doing something else in a little bit. So I was meant to be going out, but I've decided not to do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. I can still pop out later. What I've got to do is post one. I've got a parcel and a letter to post, but the parcel can wait till Monday. The letter I can just stick in the post box around the corner a bit later on. I was going to cut my hair and have a shave, but again, I feel a bit too lazy to do that. So I've not been around. I've been doing some gaming. I've been playing a lot of Xbox game called The Hunter Call of the Wild. It's a kind of it's not like a survival game. It's a hunting game where you go out, shooting animated bears, lions, buffalo, bison, different types of deers, rabbits, foxes, wolves, pumas, bears, and God knows, ducks, geese, and I've not actually shot any geese yet, but I've been playing this for the last couple of months, and trying to lower my stress level down, because I'm still a bit stressed out on what's been going on, and I still get the anxiety of what's going on about that certain thing that certain person done at a certain little time ago. Remember that nasty video content? Still waiting to find out what's been going on with that, and I'll come to that in a minute. So all I've been doing is playing online game on my Xbox, The Hunter Call of the Wild, and last night I was streaming 8 hours on my Steve's Adventure Gaming, I think it's called. Steve's Gaming Adventure. I'll get the link for that in a minute and post it. So if you want to check out my gaming channel, then that's fine. If you want to nip over there and subscribe to it if you've not already done that. It used to be Steve's War Game Adventures, but I changed it. To Steve's Gaming Adventures, I think it was. I had someone come on my side chat yesterday. Not seen him for a while, and that's Dave Dimlow, Delorious, if you remember. What I wanted to try to do was live stream and have him on as a guest while I'm playing the game. But because the game's on Xbox, there ain't no way of actually doing a live stream through the Xbox. I have to use my webcam, and do it for YouTube like I'm doing this kind of stream. And we was playing it for I'd done an 8-hour stream last night. Hi, Spirit Hunters Paranormal. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot more gaming than rather doing the paranormal. I have promised you guys, and I've kind of like gone back on my promise because I've just not been feeling up to it. To do some doll sessions and a Ouija board, ghost box EVPs and stuff like that. I just don't feel that I'm ready for it still at the moment. I want to get back into it because I don't want to be chucking away 8 years of my paranormal activities down the toilet. And I'm not closing the channel down. It just feels like I'm still not ready to do it. I've done bits and pieces. I've done a Ouija board, a couple of weeks ago. I was planning to do one this week, but every time I want to do it, I just don't want to do it. I say, right, tonight I'm going to do a Ouija board. Then an hour or two later, I'm thinking, I can't be bothered tonight. Fuck it, I'll do it tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, I say, right, tonight I'm going to do a Ouija board. And then, suddenly I don't want to do it, It's just like one of those things where I can't, make up my mind if I want to do it that night, tomorrow night, or whenever. I'm still going through the stress and anxiety from that guy for what video he done on me, that nasty content. He was arrested. He was supposed to appear at court, but the situation being with the pandemic, it's put the court cases way, way back. There's, such a long backlog. It's going to take, quite a long time. And, I did get a call from the police about 3 weeks ago. Well, no, actually, it was about 3 months ago, 2.5, 3 months ago, stating that the guy is supposed to attend a court, but he never turned up. So there was a warrant out for his arrest. Next thing I heard was a few weeks ago that the court date is still pending. Now, the officer in charge hasn't contacted me for quite a while, but this WPC has been contacting me and letting me give me, the odd little update time to time, through telephone. And she said that, the officer in charge will, get in touch with you as soon as you know what's going on, which is fair enough. You can't expect kind of like update information if he hasn't got update information. It ain't worth me keep emailing and bugging him to find out what the hell's going on. So while I've been waiting to find out what's going on, that's kind of like still playing on me because the anxiety, you just don't know what the hell's going to happen. Don't know what I'm coughing for. So, while it's like a waiting game, which never comes around. You just got to keep waiting. I usually say, if you wait, all good things come to a good ending. Well, it hasn't come to a good ending yet, It's always on my mind, because I want to go further. I don't care, if I'm supposed to be talking about it or not right now, but I'm considering suing the guy. I really am considering suing him, but I can't do that until I know what's happening about the case. If it's going to go to court and when it's going to go to court, and what happens at court. Now, I'm supposed to, appear myself as a witness and a victim, When this all kicked off and, when he was arrested and, taken down to his local police station and interviewed, I was in touch with the police officer in charge, and I said to him, would I need to attend a court if it ever goes to court? Because I like to see him being charged and prosecuted. And he goes, there's a possibility that you may do. I'll have to get back to you on that one. And later he did actually get back to me and said, "Well, yeah, because you're the victim and you're the witness, so yeah, you would probably need to end up in court." I said, "But will I need to get a solicitor?" "No, you won't need a solicitor. I don't think you'll be called up, but at least the court can see who you are, and they will do it, in their own way, I suppose." So I don't think I actually need a solicitor. I've not been informed by the Met Police that I need a solicitor. Otherwise, I would have seen one by now. But it's still like a waiting game, and like I don't know what the hell's happening until what I've heard today, and I'll come to that in a minute here. Now, I'm not really supposed to give out too much information because it could backfire on me, and nothing might happen, and all that will be, all that 8-9 months has been wasted then, isn't it, really? And I've had 8-9 months of all this stress and anxiety, wondering what the hell's going to happen. Because, he fucked up, part of my life, I had the fear that someone's going to come knocking on my door and, murder me because of the things he put in that video. He made me look like a paedophile, a racist, a sex offender, which I'm not. I'm not any of those. And if people want to believe that, then fuck you, because I'm not any of those. But he brought my family into it, my kids, my ex-wife. It was one of the worst videos that anyone has done on me in the past. And people have done videos on me on the past. There's still one up stating I'm a fucking DWP forwarder, and that's been up for like 3 years. And I'm not a DWP forwarder. I can sell my own personal things, and the DWP knows about it. I'm not a business. I'm not making thousands of pounds each week or month. They got a record of my eBay accounts, and if they think I'm selling too much, then they'll call me in. Now, I'm just scraping through, pay my bills, pay my food, travel costs when I need to go out and buy me food, kind of thing. I'm just scraping through as it is. And selling your own personal things is not against the DWP rules and regulations and all that bollocks, because I've done videos on them. I've done videos. Just go back on this channel, do a search. I've even spoken to DWP clients, advisors, and they said you're not doing nothing wrong. But he brought all that shit in. He brought my family, my wife, my kids, made me look like a fucking monster. He tried to pull it premium so it would go worldwide, kind of thing. But only a couple of hundred people got to see it. But even a couple of hundred people, could have made me look like a really nasty monster when I'm not, So, this is still kind of on the back burner at the moment. It's still waiting to go to court. Now, I'm not really supposed to talk about it much, but, people have been asking me, what's going on. And what I heard, I got a message from the officer in charge today stating that the CPS, Crown Prosecution, because of the pandemic and, the backlog, it is going to probably take a lot longer than expected. It might take another year, maybe, less, I don't know. But they've asked the officer if I would consider just having him cautioned. Cautioned after what he fucking done? No way. As I said before, I want him prosecuted. I want him in prison if possible. Because, since that particular time here, when he was arrested, I've not really been attacked, hated on, trolled, anything. Yeah, I still get trolls time to time, but, no one's done any kind of negative, hateful, deceitful, spiteful content video like he did. They've left me alone because they know I'm not going to take shit anymore. Anyone who does videos on me, I'm going to report their ass. If I find out who it is who does videos on me, I will be contacting the police and let them get involved, because that's malicious communications. That's cyberbullying. That's cyber attacking. That's slander. Definition of character. unlawful truth. You know, there's so many things against a cyberbullying attack that they can be arrested for. And this guy was arrested, as they, because the backlog on court cases, they asked the officer if he could contact me and ask if I could consider just having the guy cautioned. Now, the officer said to me that he went back to the CPS, and I said, he even said, no, I don't think that is good enough. He should be prosecuted for what he's done to Mr. Morgans, and I'm pretty sure Mr. Morgans would also feel the same way. But I will contact Mr. Morgans and ask him if he would consider to have the guy cautioned. I just emailed him back. I said, you gotta be joking. He deserves what he gets. He needs to be in court, prosecuted, and probably fucking locked up for, well, I didn't say how long for, but he does need locking up. Because once, like, you know, if he, I'm not saying he will get, you know, prison, because I found out that he doesn't have a criminal record. So the possibility he would probably get community service, a fine, and he might have to pay me compensation. And you don't really get much on compensation. So I'm not reading chat at the moment. So, yeah, I just sent them a message back to the officer in charge. I said, no, I'm not going to consider about him having a caution. I want him prosecuted. Now, there have been times over the last couple of months thinking, you know, this is just going on too long, you know, I might as well just, you know, contact the officer and say, you know, it's just going on too long, you know, drop the case, you know, fucking let the cunt get away with it, you know, kind of thing. But I don't want to be doing that. Because once I know if he has been prosecuted and, you know, put in prison or doing community service, you know, I will let you know. But I won't give out his name. I won't give out his YouTube channel. I won't give out his location or anything like that. Because that could come back on me. Because haters could probably go over, some of you could even go over and start attacking him. And I can get, you know, in trouble for that. So that's why I withhold that person's information. And I know he's got spies who comes on here, you know, and goes back to him. He may even be sitting here watching right now, for I know. Well, if you are, to you. Now, I'll be honest with you, I do miss kind of like playing gaming with him and his bloody little group. But, you know, I can't be in that kind of community where they keep attacking and like slagging you off and talking shit about you. That's why I left the group. And that guy, you know, always try to get other people to do his dirty work. So anything, like any negative comeback, it'd fall on the people who he got to do his dirty work rather than it going back on him. Well, I caught, you know, as I said, I caught him out. I knew it was him. And I'm pretty sure some of those other videos that was done last year were down to him as well. Someone asked me how I knew who it was who done that content, yeah? Well, he dropped himself in the shit by putting content up from his own fucking YouTube channel, which he personally admitted to me some time ago, you know, a couple of years ago, that, yeah, he done the video. He created the video on his YouTube channel. And he put some of that content, you know, me dressed up as a German Nazi zombie, making me, you know, kind of like look racist as well, that he created that. And that was in the video. And not just that, you know, but several other contents that was in the video as well. So I knew it was him. And when the police contacted him the first time, he denied it. But when he, you know, tried to release the video again, a second, third time, you know, premiere, you know, I told the police officer, and he said, no, that's, you know, right, okay, we're going to go and nick him and, you know, interview him. And that was the second time when I actually contacted him. So the first time he denied everything, yeah, but the second time when they actually went and arrested him and interviewed him down at his local Nick Station, police station. He kind of like was very quiet at first, then suddenly clammed up and like, you know, admitted that it was him that done the videos. How many videos he admitted of doing, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it just wasn't that one. I'm pretty sure there was several on there. You know, even I told him at the time, before I even reported him, if you do that again, you know, if you don't take that video down, you don't take the videos down, which you had on your channel, which was at least 8 to 10. I said, it doesn't matter if you made them videos or not. You download them from other people's channels when they were attacking me. Whatever's on your computer, you're responsible for. But, you know, he threatened that he was going to keep uploading them to new accounts if that account got closed down. And I showed the police officer that. So, you know, he couldn't deny it when he actually sent me a text message stating that he was doing it and he had done it. So it's still a long kind of road, you could say, you know, because it is a waiting game. I'm not going to be one of those, you know, I could if I wanted to, but, you know, it's got to stop, guys, you know. Someone needs to pay for what they've done. I could turn around and just resend a message saying, but, you know, it's gone on too long, you know. I know the pandemics, you know, screwed everything up, you know, social distancing. You know, the courts are only seeing, you know, people who have done, you know, like serious crimes and are in, you know, in prison at the moment and all that kind of crap. Yeah, you know, I don't need it keep dragging on because it's causing me a lot of stress and anxiety, you know, kind of thing still. You know, just tell the CPS, you know, just caution him, but I don't want that. I could if I want to, but no. He's got to pay, you know, for what he's done. He's got to. And once I know that, you know, that's going to happen, people are going to leave me alone. Like, you know, look that. No one's been attacking me since that time. So I'm not that easy target anymore. I will do what I need to do. If someone comes on and starts doing videos on me, nasty content videos, like he done, their ass has been reported, and I will prosecute. So don't fucking bother trying to do videos on me, because I'll find out who the fuck you are. You will be prosecuted. I will take the means, the time and effort to find out who the fuck you are. And if there's enough evidence to get you arrested, I will get you arrested. That's what the authorities are there for, to do their job, to arrest the people who are committing online cyberbullying, online hate, online crime. And that's what he done. I know a few people saying like, oh, you shouldn't be talking about it. I know I shouldn't be talking about it, but you don't talk about it, you know, and you clam it up inside you, it causes a lot more kind of stress and anxiety, you know, kind of thing. And people have been asking, like, you know, what's happening, you know, how are you feeling? Well, I'm feeling shit, you know, because it's a waiting game. It's a long waiting game. Like, if it weren't for this pandemic, it would have been over and done with, and he would have been charged by the, you know, he would have been found. I know he's going to be definitely found guilty. He's admitted it. You can't turn around and suddenly say to the court, not guilty, when it's there on his computers, you know, on his mobile phones, on his laptops, or whatever fucking device he was using, on his YouTube channel. No, because he's like taken some down and either put them private or delete them. You know, I'm pretty sure that the authorities were able to get that information off YouTube. Because you think about it, when you're on a computer, you know, when I turn on my computer and log in to my Windows 8 and click on Google Chrome, if I want to log into YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, all my information is saved, you know, my username and my password. So they wouldn't even need his username and password. All they got to do is log on to his computer, go to his YouTube, click on his YouTube account, and there it is. And they can see what videos he's got on there. And they took a lot of stuff off him. He's got it all back now, but they took a lot of stuff off him. And even the officer in charge said to me that, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there. And I won't say how many items they found, but there's a lot of charges going to be thrown against him. A lot. So, no, I just got to wait to find out. And, do I really want to keep waiting? So I could just contact the officer and say, just give him a caution. Then hopefully it's over and done with. But I just said, like, if he gets a caution, he can still come back and do videos on me. I want to get one of those letters, cease and desist or whatever it is, to stop him, even talking about me, either on the live stream or to friends, family, whatever. Because if it gets back to me that he's been talking shit about me, then I can have him arrested again for that. But it's just paperwork, kind of thing. And someone could turn around and say, oh, he's been talking shit about you again today. And it's more, you need to get that proof, that evidence that he has been talking shit about me. He probably talks shit about me every day. I don't know. I don't give a shit really, but I'm just have to wait and struggle, and one of the days it will end up in court sometime in the future. I'll be there as the victim and the witness. If I get called up, I'll get called up. I have to give a statement to the judges, and I will do. But I'm still considering about him, suing him for damages. He's got a little bit of money behind him. I'm sure he has. I know his family's got some money. So even if he hasn't, he's going to have to borrow the money. If I can sue him for damages, it ain't going to be a few £100 or a few £1,000. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of pounds if I can get it. So I know he owns property. When it started off with, when I was speaking to the officer, I said, I'm thinking about suing him. He goes, well, there's that option that you could if you wanted to, but, you got to wait until it goes, through the CPS and all the courts and all that kind of stuff and find out what charges he's been charged for and the outcome of it. So it ain't worth, going to see a solicitor until, he's been to court. Then you can go to solicitor and talk about suing him. I was thinking about suing him for $500,000. I thought more than that, but I don't think he'd have that kind of money. But 500 grand, that's what I was thinking about suing him, minimum. Because I'm greedy for money, but, if he doesn't get, prison and he gets community service, conversation ain't going to be much. Conversation might only be a couple of £100. It ain't going to really help me, is it, really, for the amount of stress and anxiety that he's put me through and the fear of someone knocking on my door. So, that's why I've not really been doing the paranormal, because of that still hanging over my head, still trying to hope and pray that it's going to be sorted out a lot quicker, but because of the pandemic, it's not been sorted out, and it's still an ongoing thing. And now the officers got to get back to the CPS and say to them, no, we don't want a caution, it's got to go to court. Then there's got to be the arrangement of a court case, and that could take a matter of God knows any months. Might even take a year or two because of the backlog in the court cases. So no, I just because of all that shit, it's gone on over the last couple of years. That's what's taken me away from the paranormal. To be honest with you, all that hate, all that cyberbullying, not just from him, but from other people. I know that I've made up with other people, and we've moved along, and we talk to each other time to time, but no, I just don't feel that I'm ready 100% to come back to do the paranormal. And not only that, not because all just like, all the hate and bullshit that was going on social media, I've got no one to do any paranormal with. I can't go out and do anything with anyone because there's no one around me that does the paranormal. My nephew doesn't do it anymore. He's given it up. He doesn't, well, I think he's got his car back, but he doesn't want to drive around and do stuff with me. I have said about going down to Kent and getting my other nephews to do it, but that'll probably end up next year now. Even Bev, the one who done those donations, I'm still saying to her, like, when I do go there, I'll let you know. And if you want to come down, it's still up for her to come down and meet up with me and do an investigation at a cemetery or Jordan's Wood, which I still want to go and do. If my nephews are up with, I'm pretty sure Warren and Simon would do it. They did say they would do it, but Aaron, he won't do it, I don't think. But there's no one around here I can do anything with. And the energy in here. No, I'm hearing like little knocks and taps, and I thought I heard. It sounded like someone walking down my hallway the other night, but that could just be my mind playing tricks, kind of thing. When I heard it, I turned around thinking it was a cat, but the cat was on the chair sleeping, and it really sounded like little footsteps walking down the hallway. But I can't prove that because I've got no audio on any of the cameras. I didn't see nothing on the camera. I know upstairs are bloody noisy sometimes, but that wasn't them. It sounded like, because I've got final floor, it actually sounded like someone walking in the hallway. And I still sometimes see like little black, it looks like a little black ball, like an orb, size of, well, it's probably about that big. Sometimes I keep seeing it at the corner of my eye, coming from like near to the wardrobe and going out into the hallway. And it's just the corner of the eye thing, kind of thing. Another thing that happened the other night, which I can't prove, you're just going to take my word to it, You don't want to take my word to it, then that's up to you. But I was sitting here, I was playing my Call of Duty. I was playing the Call of the Wild hunting game. And at the corner of my eye, there's like a shadow. It looked like a shadow person sitting there on the bed for about a second, 2 seconds. So I was sitting there, and just at the corner of my eye, I don't know how or why it's always at the corner of the eye, kind of thing. I just sitting there playing, and I had my YouTube on, and I looked at the monitor, and as I looked, there's like something sitting down, about that tall, black. It could have just been my fucking imagination, but it looked like some kind of shadow person was sitting there. And I saw it for a flash, and as I turned around, it disappeared. But I thought, did I just see that, or am I imagining it, kind of thing? So, and I can't prove this because when I look at the camera wouldn't have picked it up because the camera's too high. And the other camera, which is up there facing down that way, I didn't even bother reviewing it, playing it back to see if it was there or not. I think, because the stress and anxiety, that I'm going through at the moment does, things do play in your mind. You know, your brain does play tricks. You know, every time I go to bed, you know, I say, like, good night, spirits, love you all, you know, keep me safe. You know the rules. And I set the ground rules down to the spirits in here, if there are still spirits here. I said, right, the rules are no noise, no tapping, no tapping. No noise, such as tapping, knocking, moving things, walking around, rattling, because I have heard some rattling in here before, and it ain't mice with rodents. It's sounding like one of my bags, like plastic bags, kind of like got crumpled up. Just like for this, for instance, not this particular bag, but it sounded like that. I thought, and this is when I was laying down in bed trying to get sleep. I laid down on the walls. I said, right, good night, everyone. It's probably about 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, because I've been playing the game, and I've been having bloody late nights, you know, late mornings, because my sleep pattern's really fucked up. I said, right, good night, spirits. You know the rules. Love you all. You know, keep me safe. You know, make sure no harm comes to me. The rules, you know, again, no noise whatsoever. Good night. Catch you whenever I do a nice stream, or, you know, if you want to talk to me in my sleep, you know, talk to me in my sleep or whatever, you know, kind of thing. Good night. I'm going to sleep. I'm laying there, and all of a sudden, like, it must have been a couple of minutes later, it just sounded like, and I thought, okay, what's that? And I'm looking around, and I couldn't see no bag. You know, like, if it had happened, it would have happened earlier during, like, the early hours of the morning, or, you know, even before then. I know, like, you know, the air, you know, the heat can, like, expand things, but for that to do, it actually just sounded like someone was, like, doing that for like 2 seconds. And I thought, yeah, okay. I said, oi, I said, no noise. I'm trying to sleep. And I just lay back down and went to sleep. Didn't happen again. No, I do feel that there are mixed energies in here. Sometimes I'm having some really weird thoughts, I'll tell you, man. And I'm not saying those weird thoughts is me actually, myself. You know, spirits can manipulate our brain, I suppose, and, like, they can try to tell you what to do and what not to do. Now, you know, I've been a bit tired today, and I'm supposed to be doing another stream on my other channel in a minute. So I will be going onto my other channel and streaming my gameplay. So if you want to come over and watch that later, then that'd be cool. And it is a game, a hunting game, as I say. But, you know, the paranormal, you know, I still will do it, but when I feel like I'm ready to do it, you know, there will be times when I do like a little coffee chat, some updates, you know, if things go a bit crazy in here, you know, which I'm not saying will, then I'll let you know. If I feel that there's a lot of energy and I'm being manipulated with that energy, then if I'm not gaming, or even if I am gaming, I'll turn the game off and I'll jump on it quickly and let you know what's going on. But that's the reasons why I'm not doing much on this channel at the moment, because, like, you know, this cult thing is just, like, taking so bloody long. It's been like nearly a year now, I think, and it's still not gone through. I just ain't feeling. Some people, well, I get a bit. So I can't even think sometimes of what I'm going to say. It's like I don't feel like in the right mind in doing things right now. Because if you ain't got the right form of energy, you know, you feel damn depressed, you know, and you're doing a Ouija board. I could bring in something negative that could feed off my energy that I got at the time and could cause me even more kind of negative. And I do feel negative sometimes, I just feel so down and stressed and pissed off and angry and lazy, and I just don't want to do fuck all. That's all I'm doing is gaming at the moment, trying to relax and release some of that stress, release some of that anxiety, depression. But although I'm playing that game, it just feels like it's not being released. I still got that stress, anxiety, and depression, kind of thing. And my dream pattern is well and truly fucked up, man. I got woken up through a really good dream today. When I was younger, when I used to live in Jordan's Wood, yeah, I used to live near a mental hospital just down the road. Talking about not even a quarter mile from me, yeah, mental asylum, Bexley Hospital. And in one of their fields used to be a really big mound. And if you went past that mound, depending on the weather conditions, like if it was really torrential rain, it'd wash some of the dirt off that mound. And if you went past that mound after a rainstorm and it's been washing some of the dirt down, you're guaranteed to see bones. Now, in the early 1900s to like mid 1900s, there were, a lot of deaths. They even had animal bones there as well, which I believe, because Time Team came down, but it was never recorded and put on TV. But Time Team did go down there, and I actually met, Tony Robertson and the other guy, the main one. I can't think what his name is, but they actually done a excavation down there, and I asked if I could join in, and they said, yeah, you can be one of the helpers. And they taught me how to use the little scraper, and they didn't just find animal bones; they found human bones there as well. Because at one time, the hospital had so many dead people, they didn't know what to do. Their morgue was completely overrun with dead bodies, apparently. So they actually buried some and mixed the bones up with animal bones and buried them or tried to bury them in a field, and that's why the mound suddenly grew. So apparently there were human bones there. Last night, seriously, well, early this morning when I went to bed at 6 o'clock, I got woken up by the phone ringing, and it's just like a spam because I never left a message. But just before I woke up, I was dreaming about, being back at Jordan's Wood when I was younger and doing a bit of excavating on the fields, which led me to another field where some other archaeologists was doing an excavation, and I asked if I could help them, and they said yeah. And I said, well, I've been here before, and I found ancient tools, because down where I used to live, there is farmlands, and I think it's called a scythe or something. It's like one of those kind of half round blades they used to use to cut down the straw, wheat, oak, or whatever it's called, where they used to chop it down, and it used to be like a round kind of blade. I actually found one of those, and in the dream, I was saying I found one of those, and also just further down, I found old kind of retro kids toys, little dinky toys and stuff like that. And this was in a dream, and all of a sudden the fucking phone rang. Just so it started getting interesting. So I'm having a lot of really weird dreams at the moment as well. I don't know why, but I don't know if it's possible to have like a daydream. But the other day, and I still do get, it's just not. It's hard to explain to me, but just recently I've been having like visions, daytime visions. Like I'm seeing it at the moment, right? And I'm being honest here, in my pee-wee brain, I'm seeing that there's an old house on some land, and it's in America, yeah. And it's like one of those old kind of like, I can't think of the word, but know the Civil War where uh, the Yankees were fighting the Confederate. It's like a plantation house, and I'm visualizing that there were a lot of slavery going on there, and a lot of those slaves ran away to try and join to fight against the other side, or they were just trying to run away to be free from slavery. And I keep having like weird visions of that kind of stuff, where slaves were being like beaten, slaves were being like tortured, slaves were running away, and it felt like if the slaves got so pissed off that they murdered their masters and then set the place on fire. Really weird, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, why am I thinking that? It's like a day, it's like a dream, but an awakened dream. I don't know if you can actually add those. It's not like a vision of what's going to happen tomorrow or next week. It's like a vision of from the past. It's like a playback recording thing. Really weird. Right, okay, so let's see who's on here quickly, because I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to do some online gaming. I've got my Xbox up ready. I've just got to put the camera back over there, because that's the only way I can stream the game. That's how I was doing yesterday. I'd done 8 hours of gaming last night. Dave Dimlow, Delirious, came on. I think he said he was going to might buy the game as well. I don't know. I'll give you biscuits. So you want to come over and watch in a minute, yeah? Because I'm going to do another stream on that channel in a minute. My gaming channel. I'll be playing The Hunter, Call of the Wild. Now, you can't turn around and start saying, I'm going to report you for, animal cruelty. My cat's looked after well. She eats more than I do sometimes, but this is a game, online game. I myself don't actually like people going out hunting animals for sport, but animals are killed daily to support our food consumption. If we don't eat animals, what else are we going to eat apart from vegetables? Even bloody eggs is an unborn chicken, and I'm not going like vegetarian. I'm not going to stop eating meat because meat is part of my, growing up. I like a bit of chicken, a bit of pork. I like seafood, So it is part of living. But this is just like a game, and this is the one I'm playing in a minute. So if you want to come over and check it out, I'll probably be doing a whole night of it. I'll be because it's only an 8-hour stream on here still. I was going to try to do it through StreamYard, but I don't think there's no way I can do it through StreamYard. So, because I can't do a screen share because it's an Xbox One I'm playing it on, not a PC. I'm thinking about buying it on PC, but the full version with all the DLCs is like £65. And I'm not paying £65 for it. No way. You know, I've got the two original games, like the 2017, 2019 versions. I originally had it on Gameplay, but for some reason Microsoft just said the other day, like, you know, if you, I've done a reboot on the Xbox because it was lagging out for some reason, and when I tried to get back on, it goes, you need to buy the game to continue playing the game. I thought, do what? I had this on Gameplay, and you know, I should be able to play this for 3 months. Now the thing is, I bought the game after I downloaded it, you know, off online. You know, I've been playing it for about 3 weeks, and I thought I'd get the disc, you know, to be on the safe side, because you know, when your Game Pass runs out, you're going to have to renew your Game Pass, and I'm not sure if I want to renew the Game Pass. So I bought the disc, and the other night when it said, you know, you need to download it, I thought, what the fuck? Well, I thought, no, I'll put the disc in, because I had actually formatted the game and then reinstalled it through disk, and it took 7 hours to install. And when it installed, I was able to play it, but for some reason it still kept coming up as gameplay, the Game Pass. So I wasn't going to like uninstall it again and wait another 7 hours. I just left it. But the other night it suddenly came up and said, like, oh, you need to buy the game. So I thought, I ain't buying the game, you know, I just put the disc in. Now I could run it from the disc, but when I actually came off the game and went back on it, it kept asking me to like buy it again on Microsoft Xbox website. So I ended up having to do that and paying another £26 for the damn thing. So that's what I've been doing, like, you know, because I'm still waiting to find out what's going on with this fucking court case, and because I've been so stressed out, and you know, and I don't want to do the paranormal because I don't feel like it's not so much, you know, I don't have the ability, you know, I've got the abilities and, you know, the equipment to do it. I just don't want to be doing it because I don't feel in the right mind to do it. I don't feel I've got the right type of energy to be doing anything anymore at the moment. I don't want to be doing it when I'm full of like stress and anxiety and depressed, and you know, bringing negativity, and you know, opening the Ouija board, and I could be bringing something really nasty and demonic for all I know. I don't know. I'm not saying it could happen, but you know, it might happen, and I'm not wanting that to happen because that could screw me up even more. But I will do a stream sometime soon. You know, I know I've promised you, but I'm not going to promise you this time. But I will consider doing one soon. You know, even if it's just like a ghost box or something. Yeah. I do want to do a Ouija board, but every time I want to do it, I'm being told in my own mind, you know, could be the spirit saying, no, don't do it today. You're too tired, or you ain't in the right frame of mind. You know, no one wants to talk to you at the moment. You know, there's negative energies. You know, don't do it while there's negative energies, and you know, it's all different kind of things that make me not want to do it, you know, kind of thing. Right, okay, so hello, Spirit Hunters Paranormal. Hello, Bottom Made of Honey. Who the hell is Bottom Filled of Honey? Oh, right, okay. 25 Sky. Yeah, I've seen before, I remember now. Foster 90. How did I get my subs back after I lost them? I didn't really lose them. YouTube was going through some upgrades, and like if you put your channel on private and then you put it back to public, sometimes YouTube doesn't give you your subscribers back straight away. It takes time for the for the online bot or whatever they use, the scripting to reinstate your subscribers, and it doesn't come up like the full amount. It kind of like uploads them slowly. It's like the other day I was watching the channel and they said like they're not getting the notifications still. Well, if you're not getting the notification, what you got to do is a simple 3-step thing. Unsubscribe to channel, click on resubscribe to channel, hit that notification, then you should start getting the notifications. And I've said that many times. So if you're not getting notifications, then that's what you need to do is unsubscribe, then resubscribe, then hit the notifications, and then hopefully you should start getting notifications when I'm live streaming on this channel or my other channels or whatever. Another thing what I was going to do about the updates, I've not done any more bushcrafting. I've not been up there for a couple of months actually. I was going to go up there this week to get my tripod and my axe and my saw, but I've just been too damn lazy. I'll keep planning to go up there, but I keep saying, no, I can't be bothered, I'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, I think, no, it's a bit too cold out today, I'll go tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes, I'll say, oh, I can't be bothered today, I feel too tired, too lazy, I'll go next week. But I do need to go up there, but I won't be doing any more bushcrafting, like building, until next year now. Next year I'm thinking about doing a little garden up there, but the thing is, like, the ponies will probably come along and munch anything that I try to grow. So what I'm planning to do is make like a little garden on the roof of the structure that I've built, and that way the ponies can't get up there and munch the food, but mice and birds might be able to get up there and eat anything there. But I'll probably buy like some got those little gardening trays, some seeds, and then like some mesh to cover them over. Although I don't eat carrots, I'll probably like grow some carrots for the ponies, potatoes, one or two other veggies which I don't probably eat, but I'll probably give any kind of veggie that I don't eat but decide to grow, I'll give to the landowner. She's been pretty good to let me, milk detect and build that structure up there. It's like a little cabin I built. It took me like well over 7 months to build it. I had my wildlife came up there, and I brought it home. Last time I brought it home, and I had like visitors over there, human visitors, trying to like look inside the cabin. It's locked up, but it looked like they was trying to see what was inside. I think it might just been the landowner's relatives. I don't know.
Pension B. Be pension confident.
Shut up. My control's gone a bit weird on me. Oh shit, now I've turned off the bloody DVR. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not sure what one it's on. HDM1 or HDM. Oh, there we go. It's probably on what's the name mode. There we go. So yeah, it does take time for it to come through. It took me, when I put my channel on private, took me like nearly 3 months to get it back up and running because it had to verify all 2,500 videos, and then after that verified that, it had to verify the subscribers as well. So my channel was offline for like 6 months. No, not 6 months back, 4 months. But it does take time for your things to come back on anyway. Right, Spirit Hunters, hello. Foster, Ian, Bump Fluff, Rose. You left the UK. So I wanted to go back and do some stuff with Rose, but every time we talk about it, it never happens, you know. What's going on with my fucking what's the name? I sent an email, right, to the company that I bought this chair from. And I said, this chair's dangerous. Every time I sit back, it flips over and I've fallen backwards on this chair a good 3 or 4 times. I said, we need a video. And then we can put it through the department to see if we can come to some terms of getting you a new one or a refund. I said, you expect me to have a camera running 24 hours in hope that I'm going to catch myself falling back on the chair? I said, like, I know I've got the means and equipment to do it, but I said I don't have the equipment, and I ain't doing it. Because it could be any time during the daytime that I sit down and that chair flips backwards. Oh well, without the video we can't do nothing. So next year, January time, in the January sales, so I know I'll get some money Christmas time up, and I'm going to buy another chair. I'm going to buy one that I can actually sit back and relax on. Probably one with a pedestal, there's a gaming chair which has got like a footrest, but it's like 79 quid. So I might get one of those. I know what you mean, Rose. The paranormal just ain't the same at the moment, especially here. But I want to get back into it, but I just don't feel ready still at the moment. I might wait until the new year, and see what happens. I will try to do a stream. I'm thinking about doing some of the dolls again, but even with those, I don't feel like a good 70% of them ain't spiritually active anymore. I've still got dolls that are spiritually active. I'm pretty sure one of them moved in the living room the other day. So I put it in one location. When I went to get something, I noticed it wasn't there. It was in another location. So I'm not saying it's physically haunted or active or someone moved it, because there ain't no one that moved it apart from me. But I know that I put it in one place, and when I was looking around, I noticed it weren't in the place I originally put it in. So I might start doing a couple of doll sessions if I get bored with the game what I've been playing. But the game's been keeping me kind of like quiet. I've been actually catching video content on Xbox onto an external hard drive I've got, then uploading it that way. I've got a video I've got to upload later from yesterday, before I did the live stream yesterday. But I am actually going to be doing a live stream on my gaming channel in about 10 minutes time. All I've got to do is quickly nip to the loo, take a pee, and then get the game up and running, get the YouTube channel up and running, and you can come over and watch me play some gaming if you want. I need to take a longer bathroom trip in it. I will give you the 65. What do you mean 65? Hello, Rich. Mate, if you want to give me 65 quid to download the game on PC, then that'd be wicked, because I can't afford the 65, mate. The only thing is, with the PC version, you know, I could live stream it through Stream Apps. That would be cool, doing it that way. I'm having to stream it through my webcam on YouTube this way at the moment, yeah. But it's so, you know, kind of like awkward to do things with a control button. You know, like the functions are limited, but on the PC version, it is a lot more easier because you can combine the keys. You know, you got a lot more. But the only problem is, on the PC, I'm only using a small monitor, so I'd have to find the cable to connect the PC to the big screen and do it that way, because I don't think I've got this PC connected to the big screen. No, I haven't. So I would have to find the means of getting the PC connected a bit to the big screen. You know what I did the other day? I cancelled my TV license, yeah? So I've not been watching TV for ages. So I went into my bank account and I cancelled it. And guess what? 2 days later, after cancelling it for my direct debit, I get a letter from the TV license saying, "Oh, we've noticed that you cancelled your TV license. You need to renew it for your direct debit, because if we find out that you've been watching it, we'll send the TV licensing police around." Oh yeah, fuck you. I'm not going to be playing something which I'm not watching. All I've got to do is detach the antenna. I've not got no notification, mate. You have. I do appreciate that, actually. Thank you very much. Well, I've got one for 36. It's actually £65 and not dollars. But if you want to do that, that would be great. You know, I'll download it. I don't know. The only thing is, I don't think I can use my Xbox account on the PC version. But what I could do is I could still download it from Steam. I'll try to get the Steam. Like, I'll go to like a site, you know, like CD Keys, and see if I can get the full version a little bit cheaper. Because they've got the 2017, 2019, and now they've got the 2021 version with all the DLCs. So I won't have to download all the DLCs, but it should have all the DLCs on it, and I could like actually play the game on the PC, and you know, it's going to be better because it's going to be where I can use the keypad, where I've got more access and functions than rather the Xbox. Yeah. I sent two. Let me check. I won't do it tonight, but I will promise you that I will download it and we'll start doing some online streaming. Fucking hell, man, you didn't have to send that much. Now I'm going to get called like one of those people, you know. I won't say how much you sent, but thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. But here we go. I'm going to get people saying, "Oh, look, you're scamming people again." No, I just said, like, you know, if I had the money, I'd buy it. But thank you very much for that. I will download that later. Yeah, look at this. Like, look at this, right? I just got a message, right? Her Majesty's HMRC, our records show you have an outstanding tax return of £307.72p. To claim, complete your return. I don't pay taxes, so they can go screw themselves because it's a scam. Right, let me go on to my PayPal. My phone's playing up small at the moment. Just had PayPal open and suddenly it's like closed on me. Well, Antonio, thank you very much for that, mate. We really do appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. You know what? Let me see. So I can get it from Steam that way. But let me see if I can get it cheaper. If I can get it cheaper, I can actually send you some of that money back. If you require that money back. If not, I'll just buy some more games. Or actually, I do need a new controller for the Xbox. So if I can get it cheaper, if you don't mind, I'll put the extra, what I might save, onto the new controller. So I bought my Xbox and the controller from Cash Converters, and the controller isn't working properly. And I tried to take it back the other day, and I knocked on the door because it's all shut up and locked, and I saw this black guy just like leaning against the counter, and I tapped on the window, and the way he kind of like communicated with me was very hateful and negative. So I kept walking back and forwards. I left there and I went back and I stood outside because it said shut between 1 and 2. Or what they was doing was I was there to open to collect deliveries. So I kept going back, and like this one guy actually came to the door and opened. He goes, "What can I do for you, mate?" I said, "Look, I bought an Xbox, and controller here the other day, well, about a week ago. Controller's faulty. Can you change the controller over?" "No, we can't do it right now. We're shut, and because of the pandemic, we can't do nothing until the 2nd of December." I said, "So you expect me to have a knackered controller and not play any online gaming until next month?" He said, "Yeah, sorry," and he shut the door. I thought, what rude bastards. So I ended up having to go to Argus. I was going to try to buy a wireless controller there, which was going to be 50 quid, which I couldn't really afford. Would have put me on my overdraft. But luckily enough, they didn't have any in stock. I could have got one online at 50, I think it's 54.99, but it would have taken 7 days. So I ended up getting a wired controller for £30. And what I done, like, they had the wired ones in stock, and all I had to do was order it, show me the order, and I could have got it there, which I did do. So I'm using a wired controller at the moment, being this shitty one, but it's doing the job at the moment. So I do need to get a new Xbox controller as well. What's I going to look at? The Hunter Call of the Wild 2021 version CD key. I'm pretty sure I can actually get the full version cheaper from a CD key, but some of them CD keys are a bit of a rip-off. We're waiting on that one. So I have bought like a game before from a CD shop, and the game only lasted a few months, and I had to get back to them saying, like, either give me another CD key or refund me. So they actually gave me a new CD key. So they got the Hunter Call of the Wild 2017 on Steam, and I'm being honest with you, right, on Steam at the moment. They've got two prices. 21 edition is £46, 47p, and that includes, I think, all the DLC. So it's a little bit cheaper than I expected. The other day it did say £56, but they've now put a 29% discount on it. There was a site I saw the other day, but I don't think I actually kept it. So all the other ones are like, you know, the 2019 edition. And that still means, like, you know, you've got to keep downloading all the DLCs. With the 2021, it's all there in one pack. All the DLCs. And I'll show you that on my other channel in a minute. But yeah, I do appreciate that, man. You know, didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate that. I really do. Well, I'm going to close this down. I'll be on the other channel in about 10-15 minutes. So I need to go to the bathroom badly, and I want to make myself a fresh cup of coffee because that's cold now. And you can sit there and watch me play that. I know they say Dave Dimlow, Delorious, came on last night, and he said, look, you know, he's here to watch. And I think he said he might consider about buying the game as well. I don't know if he's got Xbox or not, but what I will do, right? You got PC. If you are willing to spend out a little bit more money for yourself, there is a game on PC. Never remember what it's called. Phasmophobia, right? I don't know if you've heard about it, but 2 days left over. I don't know how I can add you on that. Let me go back to home. I see, because I'm new to Xbox, so I don't know how to do this. Friends, right. Find someone. What's it called? 2 days left over. Maybe I've got to turn the light on. See, I've not played I've only ever played multiplayer on that game once, which I was able to do my own server for a few minutes, and they kind of left me. TW 2 DA Y 2 day leftovers. I think I've got you there. Right, how do I get on to that? I see you on there, but I can't get to. There we go. I'll join your party. I'll send you a message. What am there? Don't know what I'm now. Actually, I don't know how you get into your friends thing. Sorry, I'm so new to this. Just send you a friend request. Have you got Steam? Because you got Steam, I'll get that game as well. And if you get the game as well, we can both do a little collab on Steam, because that link I just showed you, that Phasma, what's it called? Like kind of realistic K2 meters, EMF devices. Really, for a single player, you do need more than one person on there. So if you get that, we could work out the time and day to go on and play it maybe sometime. So I'm thinking of getting that as well, actually. Why can't I find the people on here? It says 3 things in 2 games. But I don't do a lot of like, I'm still a bit dubious of like playing with people online, kind of thing. Because that guy who done that dirty shit on me was supposed to be, a really good friend, but a really good friend wouldn't do that kind of shit. Wait a minute, I've got to put my YouTube back on. Let's do it again. Two. Oops. Oh, fucking hell. I hate this shit. I ain't got I've got a keyboard, but it's not connected. It's connected to the other Xbox controller. Two. Day. Left. You know what? I spelled today and I wrong, I think. Yeah. Today. Why don't it let me? So I saw you on there, but right. Join invite. Oh, okay, invite. Invite to club. Well, I just put a little message. Hi, it's me, Steve. So send message. Message sent. Join party game. See, it doesn't show me how to add you as a friend. So it says invite to party. Oh, there we go. Invite to party, invite sent. Do you have that game yourself on Xbox? If you do, we can always do a multiplayer on that. Won't be tonight because I've planned to do a live stream today. 8 to 10 hours, maybe a bit longer. I don't know. Oh, right, okay. Well, by the way, it's like if you decide to get Phasmophobia on PC at any time, yeah, let me know because we can always do a multiplayer collab on that because I want to get the game, but the thing being is that there isn't many people that I do a lot of gaming with, so I won't go back to that old gaming group that I played with. So yeah, I'm like an hour behind right now. I'm supposed to be on the other stream right now. So I'm trying to find if I can get the game a little bit cheaper, actually. CD Crypt. Because that is a lot of money, really, in it for a fucking game. See, if I'm streaming, I won't be able to download the game tonight because I'm be streaming and it'll take forever to download on Steam. But after I've done the stream, I will download the game tomorrow on Steam if I can't find a cheaper version of it. The reason I'm saying cheaper versions, not ripping you off because you didn't have to send that in the first place, but if I can get it a little bit cheaper, then I can put the rest towards the new controller that I need. You know what? Let's try eBay because sometimes I do keys on eBay, don't they? No, that's Xbox. Don't want Xbox. PC download 2019, but that means downloading all the what's the names? That's 2017. '29 version 37. That's Xbox. I don't need Xbox. What's this one? It doesn't say what version it is. I'll probably just do the Steam download tomorrow. Just go on and pay the full £46. Right, I'm going to jump off here because I need to go to the bathroom. I do appreciate that, as I say again, for that, Antonio. Appreciate that, mate. At least I can put the rest towards a controller. You know, that one's working okay at the moment. My Wi-Fi one is, you know, this one here, which I got from Cash Converters with the Xbox. This isn't working properly. It keeps getting stuck, and it shouldn't. Got to keep pulling it out. And this one, when I'm running, I've got to push it really hard to run. You know, I did buy some, like, you know, rechargeable battery packs for it, but this controller is half knackered, and I've got to get a new one. So that's why I bought that one. I did get a different one as well, but that one was £25, and it came through knackered. I complained to the seller that the button is broken. You can't use the fire button or anything, so I got a refund on that. I tried my Xbox 360s, but they don't work on them. So I'm only down to that one at the moment, and sometimes that plays up as well, although it's new. So the rest of the cash will go towards a what's the name? No, I didn't read the motion. Let me go on to PayPal. Login. So I will probably still play the Xbox version quite a lot, but I'll also start playing it on PC. And if I can get it connected, the PC on here, I'll be able to do some live streams that way. But I don't think I can use my Xbox account on the PC version. Right. Right, I'm on PayPal. Hopefully I can get a bigger camera angle of your big bulge. Yeah, right, okay. My bulky head, my head gets in the way. My head's always in the way. Right, okay, I won't read that other one. I'm not in that vein of person, but, I've got no grudges against those kind of people. I think in this January sales, you probably might get one. I'll keep that one, but I know on eBay, I think there was a seller selling a controller, a brand new Xbox controller for, I think, £45. I'm just going to quickly check. Oh shit! I don't want to create a new account. Leave it out. I'm running well behind. Sign in. Right, sign into. I'll tell you how much it is. And I will use. You don't need to send any more cash over because I should have enough, I think. Oh, that's sell a refurbish. I don't have a refurbished one. I'm sure there was a guy who had a new one on there for about £45-50. Wireless Xbox One remote controller with cable. I could probably just get it from Argos because it's have it delivered. That's £44.99. It's 45 quid. £59 for £47, brand new. Cheapest one is a guy. He's only sold. How comes that he sold 47, but he's only got 9 feedback on it? That's £45.99. So the weirdest thing here, I did have an Xbox controller a couple of months back. Picked one up really cheap at a car boot fair. Now, I knew I wasn't going to be using it, so I didn't have an Xbox One. So I sold it for 35 quid to someone. And he got a good deal on it, And what happens a month later, I go and buy a bloody Xbox and realise I should have kept that bloody controller. So there's plenty of refurbished ones on it, but I'm not buying a refurbished one. What is the point of buying a couple, which has been refurbished at just a few quid cheaper, it just ain't, worth it. There's a lot of new people come on here on eBay, selling them for like £40-45, but new and not got no feedback. So these could be rip-off, like scams. Right, what I do, I'm going to buy one from Argos 44. At least I know. Oh, hang on, even that one's refurbished. But even refurbished from Argos, you get a 12-month warranty still. Fucking Elite one. I have an Xbox One Elite controller. £60.49. I ain't paying that for it. So there's a lot of people selling them, but that one's got 97 feedback. If Argos has got one brand new, then I'll buy it off Argos. I could just go to Argos website, but I think they're 55 in Argos, originally brand new. Well, that guy's got 917 feedback. What is his negative though? Well, he's only had 4 in the last 12 months. Well, what I'm going to do is that would be next week, Thursday, between the 19th 20th. Let's see how much they are on Amazon. So I'll get one Amazon Prime. I'm still busting going to the bathroom actually. $56, $59. That looks nice, but it's not original. No. What I'll do, I'll check through eBay tomorrow and see if I can get one from Argos or Curry's or somewhere cheaper. No. Should be right, mate. I should be able to get the Call of Duty game for 45. Maybe the Phasmo game for 12. And the controller, I can put a little bit towards it myself. Yeah. Then I've got to go, so I'm busting for the bathroom. I'll catch you later. Nip over to my other channel. I'll be on there probably in about 10-15 minutes. So if you want to come over and watch, there's the link once again. And I'll tell you one thing though, later in the week you might see me with a shorter hair because I need to cut my hair. It's getting long. I didn't want to cut it straight away because of the cold weather. I want to keep my head warm. I want to keep my head warm. So I might keep it as it is, but I do need a fucking shave because all the grey hairs are coming out again. Yeah. So yeah. I'll be on my other channel about 10-15 minutes. So check out that channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't really bother me. It's still a view. Get the notification for when I am on there. I'll do another update on how I'm feeling about the paranormal later in the week. I may try and consider doing a stream. You know, I don't know if I'll do a Ouija board, but I might do a doll session, some EVP ghost boxing or something. But it depends on how I'm feeling, you know. So I've let you down if you feel I've let you down, but I don't want to be doing it if I'm not in the right frame of mind, and you know I've got a lot of negativity around me at the moment. I don't want to be bringing in something dark and demonic. So yeah, I'm off, and I'll catch you later on, guys. Cheers for tuning in, and I'll see you on my other channel in about 10-15 minutes. Cheers.